Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. If you are a subscriber who is curious about what I have to say, it's been so long. Hi again. If you are seeing this video or seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Faraja Maria. I am Sisterlocked. Well, I mean, there's changes. You're about to figure out what's new with my hair. And I am also a nutrition coach. I am for anything about wellness and anything for Black women's mental health. So this is a small introduction on me, on what I do. It's still moving and changing, but that's the latest news, all right? So hi, how are you? Here's my hair. I know you guys have been wondering what's going on with her hair. It's been so long. And I also had a comment recently asking me for an update video. Now, I have been for the past 2 or 3 years trying to get back to film regularly, like record videos regularly. And it's been just so hectic, and I feel like I also wasn't ready to get back in front of the camera. So it's okay. I feel that now is a good time. So I'd like to thank that person for asking me for a video, for an update, because I think I recorded a video last week and then I was showing off my hair, and now I'm recording this video. I really hope that I'm gonna put it out there. And you know what? I think I'm gonna edit it right now before everybody comes back home. So I know it's done and it's gonna get out there. All right. So much has happened since the pandemic. I got pregnant with my first child. So I had a son. And that really threw me out. Like, I had postpartum depression. I had all sorts of issues going on in my life within my marriage. Now everything is okay. We're all fine. It's just like, you know, the chaos of having this new change in your life, this new person coming into our lives. And also we moved, so I'm in a different place physically. And I'm in a different place mentally as well. So yeah. So what happened with my hair? A few changes. So obviously, as you can see, I dyed my sister locks. I did that summer 2022. Yes, in June 2022, I decided to dye my locks. I wanted something new, something different. I wanted to feel myself more. I just wanted to feel like me again. And I feel like when I have an ombre, a blonde ombre or brownish, whatever situation that is, this is where I feel more myself. This is where I embrace my femininity and I feel more sexy. So that's what I did. Basically, it's a double process. So it was completely bleached, super bleached. And then on top of that, we just added some brown. So it looks really like the color that I wanted. If it was just down to the bleach, it would have been like more like an orange type of situation. So now it's actually like changing, and it's becoming something that I really love right now. I have like some locks that are lighter, some that are darker, and it's really what I wanted. And that happened naturally. I did not ask for lighter strands or anything. Some section of my hair was grabbing onto the dye really quick and really well, and some sections just had more trouble. I know that this section had more trouble grabbing onto the dye, the brown color that I'm talking about when I say dye, the brown color. This section is like lighter, and then in the back it's actually darker. I think you can see that here on the camera. I put them next to each other, like you can tell. Anyways, I'll go around my head in a few minutes. So this is one thing that happened in summer 2022. And then I kind of felt like overwhelmed with all the hair that I had. And I also wasn't feeling the fact that it was taking so long to do my hair. Like, the point of having locks for me was to save some time. Yes, I love the look of sister locks. Yes, I love the look of, you know, having small locks and everything. But I feel like with having a baby and then taking care of myself, I felt like I didn't have time to take care of my hair, and I was doing my own reties. My loctician, she actually moved a lot further than where I am. Like, we both moved, and then we just did like this. I know a lot of people travel hours to go to their locticians, and you know, they book a day, they bring a meal and all. But it actually only took like 5 hours to do my hair, so it wasn't that long of a day, but I felt like it took my whole day and everything. I didn't sign up for that, okay? I'll say it like that. I didn't sign up for that. We just used to live like 20 minutes apart, okay? So this is the situation I am coming from, to driving like probably an hour, 15 minutes, an hour and a half back and forth. So that's 3 hours plus traffic, and then the retie. So that's a whole day. And then I have to take care of my son. I have to either get him to daycare, go pick him up, blah, blah, blah. So it would be like super complicated. Anyways, yes, it's temporary. So what did I do? You're like, okay, why are you saying this? What did you do? What did you do? So what I did is what I think I predicted that, and I've been saying it like, yeah, one day I'll end up combining my locks, which is what I did. So I went from 410 locks to 110. Now it still looks like I have like about 400 locks, right? But what I did, I just combined it at the roots. So this is what happened. This is the other news, and I partially did the combining, and then another loctician that was taking care of my sister locks did some of the combining. So in July 2022, I did a sister lock retie, and then that was my last retie, July 2022. And then sometime in September, we felt like it was a good timing to just go ahead with the combining. But some areas didn't have enough new growth to actually do like a proper combination. And then I thought that she was going to, you know, work on my grid and make it nice and everything, but it would have taken a lot of time, and which would be like paying for a whole install again. So I was like, okay, no. So at that appointment in September, I think it was September 29th or something like that, we just combined like a few of them, the locks on the perimeter of my head. I felt like they were like becoming thin and everything at the roots, and I didn't want to lose any locks. So we did just that. And then the rest, like the middle of my head, in December, I went in, booked an appointment, and I hope I have footage of that or pictures. But before that appointment, I wanted to see what it would look like to have bigger locks. So I just took them by 4, and then I did like a twist, and then at the end I just tied it up with an elastic, so it would look like what a single lock would look like in my head. And then I also was planning to combine them, use a needle to combine them, like really transform them into bigger locks. And then when I saw how tight, you know, the knots are in my small locks, and I noticed I don't have much frizz for the locks to kind of like hold on to, I just thought that it was unnecessary and just went with the parting. So I focused on combining like 4 locks together, or like 2 or 3 locks together. So I have like a bit of everything, to be honest. But most of them are 4, and this is why I have like about 110 now. I have some that are 2s only, in sections where I don't, like my head is smaller, because when you separate your head, we all have like a smaller section, right? So this section for me is bigger and this section is smaller. So if I were to create like, you know, bigger locks here, I would have fewer locks. So it would look like I have less hair. And I think it already looks like so. This is why I part my hair this way, so it just looks like it's the parting. But I don't have as much hair on this side than on this side. And you can probably see, or maybe not. Yeah, you don't see much, but it's something I know, and it's probably something that doesn't show much. But if had I like grouped them by 4 on this side, I would have had like really few locks. Like I just have this on this side. Let me grab it from the middle so you can see. I have about this much hair locks, and then here. Only this much. Anyways, I feel it here when I grab it from here and from here. There's definitely a difference. Okay, so yeah, so this is what's new with my hair, and I love it like this. I love the fact that I still get to keep my Sisterlocks. I am going to keep the bottom like this. I am not going to combine them. Some of them I did because they were like so thin that I didn't want to lose them. So I just, for example, this is 3 locks, and I just braided the 3 of them, and I still have like a thin section. You see, so how I just like kept them like that, they would have been like super skinny or probably falling apart. I'm really loving this view right now that I'm looking at the viewer, sorry. I'm really loving my hair, loving the journey, and right now what I do is that I retwist. I did interlock my, oh this is, yeah, I didn't finish the story. So in December I did an interlock at this hair salon, just to kind of seal the deal together. So everything is interlocked once or twice for some of them, and then I just continue it retwisting. So I recently did a retwist. I might just insert a couple shots of my video that I did last week about, it's still in process, like you can see here, like this is 2 locks twisted here, and then the bottom are just loose. Now this is a braid out. I did my retwist, and then after I just grabbed 3 strands and then braided. Here it is. So I did this retwist myself. Here's the front. Here's the back. So I did the retwist myself, and am I going to tell you what I did? Basically, I'm just loading a braid out. Okay, so these are braids, and I just like put them together into this bun so I can wear them. But this is a braid out that is loading. I'm super excited about this because I've been wanting a braid out for the past, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. I was just so lazy, and anytime I would start, something would stop me and I could never finish. So here it is. It took me 2 days though, but I did it. Not 2 whole days, but I had to stop and continue on the next day. I finished this morning actually. So here it is, this little bun. I'm liking this, okay? I see myself rocking this for a whole week, and I think I'll be able to wait. I'll let you know. But here it is, and I'm loving it. So here it is. Here are my Sisterlocks. Well, I don't know if I can call them Sisterlocks or whatever. Like I said on my Instagram, you can call me hybrid if you want. It's okay. It's not a negative thing for me. I love to switch things around, so this is what I do. So here is the side. I did also at some point trim my locks. So I lost about like 1.5 inch. The ends were so thin, I was not loving it at all, so I just trimmed. So my length journey stalled a bit. My hair could have been longer had I not did that big chop, but it is what it is. And I love this length, to be honest. So this is the side, and I am going to show you the grid. This is what the grid looks like. Okay. There is no structure in this video, so I'm just going to pop in and add some comments and talk. One thing that I do love about having my roots being combined is that I can grab my hair, something that I wasn't able to do before. I can grab my hair like this and then tie it down with elastic, have a ponytail on. I was able to do a ponytail before, but I had like too much hair. It was just too much. Well, everything is still here, but I feel like at the root, I have more freedom, less hair. Okay, so the side is done, and then I'm gonna do the back. I don't know what you're going to be able to see, but I'll try my best. Now my grid is not perfect. I do have a couple locks that are bigger, some that are smaller, but it's okay. I guess I'll fix it with time, or I'll just leave it like that. I guess that's it. I feel like I don't have anything else to add. I'm able to be more lazy with my hair, and I'm also able to like catch up, you know, with the little hairs that are coming out. I can retwist them whenever I want. It doesn't take long. So how I do it basically is that I wash. Okay, so the first retwist I did a retwist and 2-strand twist as a hairstyle, and after a week and a half I washed my hair with the twist in, so I didn't unravel them. And then after a week of washing my hair, I did unravel the twist. That really helped to maintain the retwist. One downside I would say from doing this is that my new growth is like oftenly undone. So now you see it being nice and everything because I did a retwist last week, and it's been a week, but then from the moment I wash my hair, like most of it is going to unravel. And it's like a process where you kind of go forward, go back, go forward, go back, go forward, go back. And then the locking process is a lot slower. Spraying the hair and then pushing back the wash day is something that helps in maintaining, you know, the retwist as long as possible. It's something that I didn't know. You know, I thought that like I would just do a retwist and then it stays on because, you know, we use gel or oil or water, whatever. And then in 3 weeks I have like a nice new growth, and then I just add on to that. But for my, I don't know, for at least for my hair texture, it's not what happens. So I have to, yeah, I have to either stretch my wash day, or yeah, do like a protective, like retwist protective hairstyle, and then wash my hair with the hairstyle in to maintain the retwist. So this is one con. And the other con is that I would say, I guess it's easier for my hair to catch on to like dust and everything because of the gel. So I'm more prone to have, you know, white spots in my locks. But because I use like a good gel and I wash my hair quite oftenly, it doesn't happen. I think I just have like one lock that has some stuff stuck in it. And I feel like it's because of some shirt that I was wearing. Another con is, I guess, working out. I have to protect my hair a lot. So, you know, I would do like a ponytail and then keep it in until it's fully dried, because it's prone to unraveling quicker because of, you know, the sweat and everything. So I have to be aware of that. And I would say that's it. So other than that, if I'm going out, I can do a quick retwist. I can retwist just a section. I don't have to do my whole head. I have more flexibility for hairstyles that I like. So I know there's a lot of hairstyles that, you know, you can do with micro locks, sister locks, tiny locks, but I prefer the styles that traditional locks. Yeah, I prefer, I'll say it like this, I prefer traditional locks hairstyle. Yeah, this is what I prefer personally. And also for the look, for myself, I felt like it was a lot about my hair and then my face. And I'm someone, like, I am very simple in, you know, hairstyles, even in clothes. I'm just going to do things to put more emphasis on my face. But with all the stuff going on with my hair, I felt like my hair was taking too much space, and with time they were also getting bigger, which was okay. This is what I wanted, but it was like, is it really what I want? Anyways, so I like this as it is right now. It is not always like this, but this would be like, you know, this is my baseline. This is me. This is how I like to rock it. But the other thing that I love with locks is that every day is different. You see, I did a braid out on Monday. My hair was this short, and then today it's this length, you know? So I love it. I love it. And I'm loving the nuances that I'm getting right now. Like, I went to Jamaica 2 weeks ago. I was in Jamaica and my hair was out in the sun. I was in the ocean, and I know that helps to speed up the locking process, being in the ocean in the salty water, and also having the sun hitting your hair. So I definitely have like new shades of blonde from being in the sun, for sure. It wasn't like that when I got there. That's a fact. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So thank you for listening to my video. Thank you very much. I want to do more, I promise. I will be regular at some point. Is it now? I don't know. I'm getting into a stable part of my life. Great. My son is now 2 and I am not pregnant. Yeah, I'm more regular in my schedule, work, being home and stuff. All of that is new a little bit, but I do want to get vlogging, YouTubing back into my schedule. So stay tuned and please subscribe. So that tells me that people are waiting for me and that I need to get the content out. So if you like this video and subscribe, man, that's a bonus, all right? Okay, so thank you very much for listening to me, and see you soon. Bye. Bye.